Great. Thank you all for getting to your seats so quickly. That's great. First up, Sarah Castro.
My message up here is twofold. One, for the Adirondack Outdoor Expo, we are still looking for a volunteer coordinator, if you have anyone to suggest for that. And then if you've been to the expo and have not seen your favorite club or organization there, please let me know. Maybe they are not on our invite list, so we would love to have them invited and attend this year's event. And then secondly, our younger members, High Peaks Winter Weekend has been scheduled for February 17th through the 20th. They're working on getting the website updated with that registration information and payment information now. So, thank you.
Hi, Jack Schrader. Two announcements. One, the Tuesday morning hiking group is thinking about having a reunion. It is a reunion of people who now have become a little bit older, or a little bit slower. So instead of hiking 3 miles an hour, or formal 3 miles an hour, or 2 miles an hour, or more likely 3/4 to 1 mile an hour. So what we'd like to do is invite any of you who have trouble keeping up with those higher speeds to some Tuesday, yet to be announced, well, where it will be like a reunion of all of us old hikers at a very slow pace and level. It will be a level. That's the first announcement. The second one has to do with Winterfest. The Monroe County Winterfest will be held at Minden Ponds Park on January 29th from 11 a.m. until 3 p.m. We, for the past several years, have sponsored a snowshoe demonstration sample hike. For that, we need two things. One, we need people to donate their snowshoes for that 4-hour period. Second, we need some volunteers to help us aid other members of the public to put the snowshoes on. And lastly, we may need somebody also to run a couple of short hikes for those people from the Evergreen Shelter. Thanks.
Thanks, Jack. Reinhardt?
Hi, everybody. My name is Reinhard Selmeyer, and I've got two announcements. The first is actually on behalf of Bill Schweinfurth, who couldn't be here tonight, but he runs the annual ADK Lodge trip in February, and he just wanted me to remind you folks, I don't have the dates offhand, it's on the GVC calendar, but he wanted me to remind you folks that of that trip. It is full right now, but he is taking, he usually has cancellations, and he is taking names for people to put them on the wait list. Okay, and it's always a fun trip. It's from Thursday to Sunday. We stay right at the lodge, and people do various outings, you know, whether it's a snowshoe or a cross-country ski, or some folks going to Lake Placid, or other folks are doing the ice skating around the, on Hart Lake, and other folks are just sitting around the fire. So anyway, if you're interested in doing that, contact Bill Schweinfurth. Second thing I wanted to announce is that I'm leading a hike this weekend. It's a 3-hour hike down the High Tour. The reason I'm announcing it is it didn't quite make it onto our GVC calendar in a timely fashion, but all the information's on the calendar, or you can see me afterwards and I'll give you the details. Okay, it's about a 3-hour hike down at High Tour. The weather forecast looks pretty good. We might get a little snow even. But I don't think we'll need snowshoes. If you got snowshoes, you may want to throw them in the trunk of your car. We'll make the call at the trailhead. But definitely, you want to have micro spikes. I think we probably will need those. Okay, so that's this Saturday down at High Tour, 9 o'clock. We'll be on the trail. Thank you.
Thanks, Ryder. Jackson.
Yes. Hi, everybody. Hey, Jackson. You want to try that? Hello, Jackson! Hello, everybody! You guys are, you're tuning up, I know. This is old news for those who were here last month, but I'm still hoping to find the owner of this little beauty that was left at our June program. So, if you're here in the audience, I have it for you. There's a gentleman here this evening from Pennsylvania who has created a guess he created these. And they're over there on the stage, right behind that little mine. Shirley's holding them up, Barb's pointing to them. And you may certainly take one, and it's a free will donation if you're interested. And the proceeds are going to ADK. So those are available over there if you're interested.
What is it, Jackson? Is it a sticker?
It says, go light, go cheap, but most importantly, go now. Okay? Well,
It is a sticker. You can put it on your window, your bumper, yeah.
Okay.
okay. So the back peels off?
The back peels off, yeah. For
Okay,
your
so-
water bottle or whatever.
All right, so this white backing is removable, and then there's a sticky surface beneath that for attachment to whatever you want. Preferably not your dog. How many of you have already bought an ADK calendar? Raise your hand, please. Oh, look at that. More importantly, look at all the people whose hands aren't up in the air. For those of you who are interested in supporting ADK and are in need of a great calendar for 2023 with these fabulous photos each month, these are $11 and I have only 6 more to go. So please see me at the end of the program. And finally, Gretchen, who is a fantastic volunteer at Montezuma Wetlands Complex, has brought a supply of these maps of the Montezuma Wetlands Complex. And if you're interested in supporting that cause, you may have one of these maps. Each one will cost $1. So thank you very much, and hope to see you at the end of the program for a calendar.
Thanks, Jackson. We're now going to have a very, very short business meeting, annual meeting, to elect our officers for 2023, for next year. The nomination committee has chosen Dave Nichols for chair. That's the guy speaking up here right now. Our vice chair is vacant. Reinhard Selmayr for secretary, who will come up over here in just a second. Mary Ruth Merkel for treasurer, and Bill Lindenfelser for advisory council trustee. Now, our articles of association state that if there's no other people running for office other than chosen by the nominating committee, then we have an election that's essentially run by our secretary, who casts the one vote. So, this is your moment, Reinhard.
I knew I'd get my day in the limelight here, you know? I better get my cheat sheet out so I don't screw it up. Do I have to repeat the names of the candidates? No. Okay, you coach me through this. Okay. But anyway, and if I do, let me know. But per the GVC Articles of Association, I cast my proxy vote for the candidates. I know I got to get this right, otherwise we're in trouble. Is that right? Am I doing okay? Okay, so we had our election. Okay, congratulations.
And now our annual meeting concludes.